Hey guys, welcome back to my Kingdom Come as my Let's Play. In today's video, we shall be going to the what's it called? This place to go and see. I think we've got a quest over there to do, and up there is some other quests we ought to do if we can get access to the certain areas of it. I'm only going to go over there, see what we need help with. I believe we got to heal some people or something. So hopefully we should be able to help with that. We're just going to see how it goes though. Because when I played this, when I first played this game, this is kind of where I stopped playing after this. So I don't actually know what exactly we need to do. But we're going to find out. Basically anything beyond this point will be brand new to me. Where am I going? Yeah, I thought I tagged over there. That's why we're getting confused there. Yeah. Don't you notice that? Okay, I'm just being very getting confused today. Right, this is the way. We got to cross the bridge and then go to the big sexy place again. Because I do know we need to steal one of the books from there. Well, it's a banned book, so then I wouldn't want to probably have it anywhere easy to get. And our stealth does suck, so we're not really going to be able to sneak. But if we somehow get access to that place, we can take it. I believe we've also got to do something about the stone or something. Got to do that. And there's a quest here we're going to do anyway, so hopefully try and get them done. Depends how much it actually needs help around here. This place is not the most lively thing. I assume we need to get like in there, but they did say we're not allowed the last episode. I guess we'll speak to you. Infirmary, here we go. Ooh. What do you have? I can get your perks again. That's cool. Skill book on alchemy. Yeah, we'll take you.
I'd like to learn something from you.
And what can you do?
A bit of everything.
Can you now? But to be more precise, do you understand herbs and medicinal plants?
I do.
I just can't.
In that case, you've come to the right place. Someone who knows what they're doing will have it done in a jiffy. Go to the herb garden, take a good look at what's growing there, and then pull up the weeds in the herbaceous beds. Is that clear?
Clear.
Sure.
I can get cracking.
Not so fast. Have I even told you what I consider a weed? It's dandelions, stinging nettles, and thistles. Those plants have their use, but they've no business growing among the euphrasia and the mentha, or anywhere else in that garden for that matter.
Okay. We should be good for that.
Once you've cleared the garden of weeds, come back. And woe betide you if you pull up anything but weeds.
Don't worry, you've never had as good a gardener.
Okay.
May the Lord watch over you.
Quiet.
These people do not look healthy. There's an infirmary in there, that would make sense.
Johanka?
Oh, it's her.
I'm glad to see you.
Me too. I heard that you're doing well.
Well, that depends.
You're alive. So you're doing well.
Okay.
What's happening here? Oh my god. Philip and... they're all...
Yes. Where do you think the wounded ended up?
Actually, I had no idea.
Well, now you know. Me and Nicodemus have been trying to keep things under control since Skalitz was raised. Just the two of us.
So can I help at all?
Certainly. We can always use an extra pair of hands here. And it's been like that since the beginning.
I was in a bad way myself back then. They took me to Ratai unconscious, and I needed a healer. How is everyone holding up? What can I do?
Holding up? People here are dying, usually needlessly, and I can't do anything about it. We don't have enough food or space or anyone who's willing to help us.
Okay.
Doesn't anyone help you with nursing these people? You've got scholars all around you.
Scholars, maybe, but they leave the healing up to God. Nicodemus is trying, but everything he knows is from his books.
Okay. I can take a look myself.
Can I have a look at them myself? I know a little about healing.
Do you now? And what would you do if you burnt yourself at the forge?
First, you have to cool it down with water. Marigold ointment helps, and it's better if you don't bind it and let it breathe.
You do know what you're talking about. Looks like blacksmiths know about more than just pulling teeth.
Pulling teeth? Nothing to it. As long as you don't squeeze the pincers too hard and crush them.
Well, go and see if anyone needs anything. Just don't go pulling anyone's teeth.
I mean, we'll try.
Doesn't the monastery care for them?
They give us some food for them and a place to sleep, but I wouldn't say they help exactly. More like they just tolerate us.
Do you have enough food?
Enough to survive, maybe, but convalescents need feeding up.
Maybe if I brought some meat, some game, that would strengthen them up.
That would be a great help.
Okay, we got a lot we need to do then.
Anything else you need?
Look around.
Well, it is a little crowded.
Crowded? I've had to leave some of the sick lying in the open air, even at night. And have you seen what they're lying on?
I'll try to negotiate better conditions with the monastery.
I tried that, out loud. They just nod their heads, but don't move a muscle.
I don't know why she seems quite pissed with us. We tried our best here.
Very well.
Okay.
And how are you doing? You're the only woman here, alone in the monastery.
Some of the monks speak to me, but other people act like I don't exist. Too bad the custodian isn't one of those.
Is the custodian causing you problems?
All the time. Apparently he has a wife somewhere, but that doesn't stop him. He's constantly strutting around in front of me.
And, what else?
What do you mean, what else? He's invited me to his home.
I could do something about it, if you liked.
No, I can deal with him. The last thing I need is you going around threatening people. It won't help me, and it definitely won't help the refugees.
Why is there a guard outside?
He's here because of me.
Because of you?
Yes. There was one time I just had enough of it all, of the way they treat us, and I almost slapped one of... But that doesn't matter.
Okay, yes.
What can you tell me about the custodian?
He's supposed to be in charge of all the guards and the security of the monastery. But really, he has a say in pretty much everything, including supplies. And that's why he probably thinks he can do whatever he wants.
All right, that's all I need to know.
Look, Henry, I know I can speak harshly, but I'm at the end of my tether. Last week, Bohuslav died. Maybe you knew him. And nobody even blinked an eye. We desperately need help.
I'll do whatever's in my power.
Okay.
Tell me more about the situation here.
Anything else we can get out of this? Oh,
All
okay.
right, that's all I...
Perfect. So, we've now got a lot to do then. Let's just have a quick little double read. So, have to look around, see what they need. They need food. We've got to go speak to try and get better supplies. Okay. Let's just have a look at everyone then. So he's here helping as well.
I'm not needed here.
Christ above! I can't get a wink of sleep.
What are you making such a fuss about?
A fuss? Because of my leg, I have to stay here for at least another week. Hurts like fuck. And with everyone else moaning and groaning all night, I can't get any sleep.
Maybe I can make you something to help you sleep.
Oh, then for God's sake, do it quickly. Take care now.
Okay, so he needs that to sleep.
He just needs to sleep.
He needs to clean up some of these bloody cloths and stuff.
Philip, from Skalitz. I don't see any wounds, but he's shaking terribly.
Okay.
He's not reacting. But all I can see that's wrong with him is his leg. I have to ask Johanka.
Okay, we'll just go around the room.
He'll be able to get out of this on his own.
And he's lying in a bunch of blood, though.
He'll be able to get out of this on his own. He just needs to sleep. These wounds have been well taken care of.
Huh? Damn. Why are you waking me?
You look all right?
Mostly, but my leg still hurts.
Did the humans wound you?
That's what I tell the ladies.
Please.
Truth is, I did myself a mischief while I was running away.
And do they rebandage it for you?
Occasionally. They told me they don't have enough bandages.
Well, that's no use.
Quiet.
Those bandages need changing.
We have loads on
I've
us.
got bandages, so I can take care of it.
Wonderful. Could you tell Brother Nicodemus?
Please.
Yeah, I could do it
I can
myself.
do it myself.
I thought you were a blacksmith.
A long time ago. But unfortunately, I've had to learn a thing or two about the art of medicine since then.
Well, fine then. God be with Huh? Where?
Please.
What's happening?
How are you feeling?
Good. It feels clean. Hope it helps.
It will. Tell them to rebandage you daily. You have the bandages here.
Thank you very much, Henry.
Don't mention it.
Farewell.
Okay, we've helped him.
What are the...
You're not from Skalitz?
No, but please help me. I can't stay here.
Is there anything I can do to help? It looks like they took care of your wounds.
When I was little, my father got trampled on by a horse, and an old hag from the village gave him some kind of purple herbs for it. And he got better very quickly.
And do you remember what the herbs were?
I don't. But there's supposed to be the whole cursed knowledge of the world in this place. Something has to be written about it. A herbarium. Anything.
I'll try to find something.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Take care now.
Get healing herbs. Oh, didn't mean to jump.
God be with you.
Don't have the thing for him yet. Right. Hoping you're going to have some. I need to speak to her, don't we? Where'd she go? Who are you?
And who are you?
Brother Elias.
What do you do here?
What I can. I'm just trying to help the Skalitz locals as much as I can.
How long have you been helping here?
Since before the refugees arrived. It was much less crowded back then.
And what do you do here exactly?
Mainly, I help Brother Nicodemus. Occasionally, I keep watch at night in case someone takes a turn for the worse. Sometimes I have to hold a patient down, or fetch and carry things.
Okay.
Do you know anything about healing?
A little. I can manage the basics, but without Brother Nicodemus, I'd never be able to deal with the more difficult cases.
Thank you.
So these are spare pair of hands.
God be with you.
Let's speak to you again.
Henry, how are you?
She seems happy now.
What's wrong with that man by the altar? He doesn't look wounded, but he's really pale and doesn't react at all.
He had a broken leg. A bad one. The bone had come right through the skin. We tried to straighten it, but I don't know if we did it right. I'm not holding out much hope for him. I've seen folk in that state before, and it didn't end well.
My God, there has to be something we can do.
And what do you suggest? The monks won't help, and I don't know anyone else who can.
We can straighten his leg.
Well, I can try. I'll straighten his leg.
You?
Unfortunately, I've had occasion to try this sort of thing before. You have to place the bones as precisely as you can next to each other. It's hard, but you have to ignore any screams of pain. That's the only way to help him.
Well, fine. Try it then.
One of the sick men, Semek, is complaining about pain and the fact he can't work. He says he...
Semek? Is he one of our people?
No, he's a construction worker. He's bruised and confined to...
Henry, for God's sake, our neighbours are dying here. Your friends. There isn't time to waste on some construction worker's bruises. Oh, honestly, what were you thinking?
Listen, all I need to find out is the name of a herb.
Then go and look it up in a book. You've got your own herbarium, haven't you?
Okay.
What happened to Philip?
Poor man. There was nothing wrong with him, and now he's getting worse every day.
But do you know why?
Maybe. He didn't run away from Skalitz, you see. He hid for days, among the corpses. If he got poisoned.
But what can we do?
Us? Nothing. Only Father Simon might have been able to save him. He knew a lot about poisons.
And where is he?
You know he left Skalitz years ago.
And does anyone know where he ended up?
If you believe the stories about a wild man in the woods, then Rovnar is the place to go.
Okay.
Bye.
Right. That's the information. We can straighten this dude's leg. Which I'm sure is going to go well.
Are you holding him firmly?
Aye.
Okay. Is that better?
Done.
Well, one happy customer. So what you... Right. There's a lot of steps to this quest. So we can go find some meat. And we can go... Okay, we can go speak to that dude as well. Hopefully you got some more info for us.
You're the one who's in charge of the wounded.
Yes, I'm the infirmarius here. Time was I only had a few elderly monks who couldn't walk to take care of. Now I have this mess to deal with.
Monks so old they can't hold themselves up with their own legs.
If that were the only bodily function they could control. But I shouldn't talk like that. It's a blessing to live to such an age.
There's a lot of stuff.
Do you know anything about herbs?
I'm not an expert, but I know a little something. Is it urgent?
Well, one of the workers who was injured during construction would like to get back to work. He mentioned some purple flowers that would...
Herbs.
Oh, purple herbs that should help.
I couldn't tell you off the top of my head, but you can have a look in the herbarium here. There won't be too many purple herbs for bruises and sprains.
Okay, we can do that.
How about some potion to induce heavy sleep?
Certainly. The old reliable.
Reliable?
Some of the brothers like a good sleep, and sometimes that's the only way to get one. I'll show you how.
Thanks.
Okay, right.
Why are they so badly provided for? People are crammed in next to each other, and some have to sleep outside. That can't be good for them. It gets freezing here at night.
I can't afford anything more for them.
How is that possible? You're the infirmarius. You decide how all the money gets spent.
But I have no say in how much money I'm given. And because the abbot's away, it's still the same amount I had when I was taking care of a few old men.
Okay, that makes sense.
And the local custodian? His crew has enough provisions.
I tried him, but it seems he had some disagreement with Johanka, and now he won't give us anything.
I'll try to talk to him. Even so, conditions here seem to me quite unchristian.
You're not the only one.
Right then. Anything else this dude had? Well, that dude poisoned. Could get one of you, could that might work. Oh, there we go. There was a book here, wasn't it? Remedies of fleas and warts. Okay. What was that? Wasn't that meant to be a herb thing? That's how me. This one maybe? Okay. Well, we need to speak to more people.
He just needs to sleep. Everything here is fine.
I got a thingy. Which one? That wasn't you.
I won't get any sleep.
Yeah?
I just won't get any sleep.
I don't think it was you. Which one was it? So many people. It wasn't you. Was it you?
Shit. What's going on?
I see you look much better.
No, I feel much better. Then I heard it was all down to you. Thank you. If you ever need to know about anything that's going on in Sasau, come and see me. There's nothing much happens here without my knowledge. Thomas is my name. Farewell.
Okay. Right. Let me find some purple herb. Don't know what that could possibly be, to be honest. Do we have any purple herbs? I don't know what would be. Hoping he would be no, but I guess what we can do. Okay, so what weird, what's up here? Oh, I guess speak to the father dude. Okay. I think for now, I'm gonna try our supplies. It's horses. Okay, I thought I had an issue with me then. Is this not a purple herb? Probably not. Don't think a thistle would be that. We don't want to do that just yet. Could do that actually afterwards. Is he in here? Cool. This is not going to be an easy thing, is he?
I'm honored that you should come to me.
Whose house is this?
It's our local custodians, the most esteemed Sir Sebastian, Baron von Berg.
I'm much obliged.
Don't mention it.
You look bored.
Beyond tears.
How can you be bored here in Sasau, in such a holy place, filled with knowledge?
Don't even talk to me about it. They won't let you touch the books. They don't want to talk to you. And when I wanted to look at the remains of St. Procopius, at least, they ran me off. Me! Like some kind of thief. What good is the whole blasted monastery if I can't even do that?
Okay.
Well, they say there's not much left of poor Procopius.
What's that got to do with anything?
I'm not blaming you. It's just that only monks have access to the reliquary in the crypt. Folk were even taking relics away from St. Procopius' cave for protection before. Now no one's allowed in there.
I know. But I'd never dream of doing that. I just wanted to touch them for luck.
We're not down.
I'm sorry, I can't.
I know. I just needed someone to complain to.
Whose house is?
It's our local
You don't seem to think very much of him.
But of course I do. A man with a nose so stuck up that it acts as a rain funnel can't be all bad.
Okay.
What does the custodian do anyway?
Well, he's meant to look after the local community and keep the peace.
But
in fact, he seems more interested in robbing everyone blind.
I'm much obliged.
Good luck to you.
Okay. Where is this dude then? Second floor, maybe? Nothing yet we can take, but got a feeling I'm in the right place, but you're the twat we need. Is anything in here worth? That's a good place for a toilet. It's got nice little sleeping quarters as well.
I hope I can be of help to you, Knight.
I'm helping at the infirmary now, and I came to...
And how is Johanka? Do you know her well?
Yes, I do.
Good, good. Does she ever talk about me?
Sometimes. A little.
That's good. Excellent. Johanka means a lot to me.
I'm mainly here for supplies and to talk about the state of the wounded from Skalitz. They need blankets, food...
Well, that's not my problem. Let the infirmarius take care of it.
His hands are tied. Until the abbot comes back, he can't get anything.
And why should that interest me?
To be fair, if he does like it, should try and impress her maybe.
Maybe because of Johanka.
What precisely are you getting at?
She has a kind heart. Everyone can see how deeply she cares about the wounded. If you help her selflessly, it'll win her over. She's bound to be impressed.
Maybe you're right. It will cost me something, but I'll discuss it with Nicodemus. I should be able to help in some way. May the Lord watch over you.
Okay. So now you should be less of a bitch. Hopefully, anyway. Okay, I think we can really take you. It's just, that should be that now. Still, we can help you out. I think you're going to want us to steal something, so rather not do that. Then we can get back to the place. Did I come through that door? Nope. Yeah, there's another toilet. And 2 toilets. Very handy. Might be this one I came from. Yeah, there we go. Right, so we've done most of the things we can. We still will go up and get... There's a place here as well, apparently. So, we might go there in the next episode. We'll just try and wrap up some stuff around here. So we need something to help you sleep. I don't know what would help him sleep.
May the Lord watch over you.
Is there like a sleep potion? Is there like a... I don't think I've got one to learn. Poison. Lullaby. And was it? Yeah. Maybe. Okay. We should be able to do that. Shouldn't be too difficult. Okay, this might be a bit of a confusing thing. And what do you say in the book? Because what I've got written down. Prepare oil, handful of poppies, one of thistles, and one of... I use these 3 things.
I can't. I just can't.
Okay, actually shouldn't be too bad. Right. I do wish there was like a light here or something so you can actually see a bit better. So we need to add oil and poppies to the cauldron. I had my little like cheat sheet thing. It makes things a lot easier. So I have to keep checking the book every 2 seconds. There's the oil, now we need the poppies, which you...
I can't.
Oil for 1 turn. 2, 3, 4. Prepare the thistle. I don't know what it means by prepare. I don't think it means crush them, does it? We'll try this one. For 1 time. This doesn't work, it means we've got to crush them. Then collect it, I believe.
I won't get any sleep. I just won't get any sleep.
We'll see if this works. We might have messed it up. We'll see. Okay, perfect. You, sir.
I've got something for you.
Really?
Drink this, and you'll fall straight to sleep.
Oh, thank you. May the...
Dear Mistress Johanka, I come again in admiration of your selfless dedication. I would like to invite you to a fine banquet at my palace. You certainly have earned What business have you here, fellow? Who let you in?
I'm taking care of the wounded, as I'm sure you're aware.
Ah. Well then, run along and take care of them, and let me talk to Johanka. You're not needed here.
I won't intrude, custodian.
That's what I like to hear. Well, Johanka has my invitation, so I look forward to seeing her soon.
Maybe it's a scumbag, but she can handle herself.
Henry, how are you?
That custodian Sebastian is really obnoxious.
He can be unpleasant, but In his own way. I don't know.
You can't be serious.
What's that supposed to mean? At least he was here, unlike you, the whole time. And anyway, mind your own business. Good luck then.
Okay, she's happy. That's fine. So I believe all we need to do now is... I think we can check up on this dude. You asleep? Seems to be. As well. So I'll go get meat, get some healing herbs. Okay, I've still got 3 more things to do. We'll probably continue them in the next episode. I'm going to leave this one here. I hope you all enjoyed, and I shall see you all in the next one.